You just spent 2 hours negotiating the price of your new car. You're tired. You're ready to sign and go home. The salesman shakes your hand, says, "Great deal, congrats," and then he walks you to a little office in the back. That's where they make the real money. And most people don't even see it coming. F&I stands for finance and insurance, but here's what it really stands for: fear and intimidation. The person in that office? They're not a finance manager. They're the dealership's highest paid salesperson. Their entire job is to sell you things you don't need, at prices you'd never agree to if you saw them up front. Extended warranties, gap insurance, paint protection, fabric guard, nitrogen tires. Yes, nitrogen tires, I'll get to that. By the time you leave that office, you could add $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 to your deal. And you won't even feel it because it's buried in the monthly payment. I sold cars for 15 years. I've watched hundreds of customers walk into that room confident and walk out confused, paying way more than they planned. Here's exactly what happens in there, and exactly what you do about it. This is the big one. They call it a vehicle service contract now. Sounds nicer than extended warranty. Here's what they won't tell you. Your new Toyota already comes with a 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. The powertrain is covered for 5 years, 60,000 miles. You're already protected. But the F&I person will sit you down and say, what if something breaks at 37,000 miles? What if the transmission goes? What about the electronics? They'll make it sound like your car is a ticking time bomb that's going to explode the day after your warranty expires. It's fear, plain and simple. The dealership keeps 50 to 60% of the price as pure profit. You're paying $2,000 for something that cost them $800. And statistically, you'll never use enough repairs to break even. If you must buy one, and look, on some vehicles with complex tech, it can make sense, buy it from your credit union. Same coverage, half the price. Never ever buy it in the F&I office at the dealership markup. Gap insurance covers the difference between what you owe and what the car is worth if it gets totaled. And honestly, gap insurance can be a good idea if you're putting down less than 20%. The problem is the price. The F&I office will charge you $600, $700, $800 for gap coverage. Your car insurance company, the one you already have, will add it to your policy for about $20 a year. Let me say that again, $700 at the dealership versus $20 a year from your insurance company. Same coverage, same protection, drastically different price. So here's the move. Before you even walk into the dealership, call your car insurance company. Ask them what gap coverage costs to add to your policy. When the F&I person offers you gap insurance, you say, "My insurance already covers me for $14 a year. Can you beat that?" They can't. They won't even try. This one makes me laugh. They'll offer you paint protection for $800, fabric protection for $400. It repels stains, it prevents fading, it's a ceramic coating. Here's what it actually is: a spray bottle and a rag. The detail guy applies it in 20 minutes. The product costs the dealership about $30. You're paying a $1,000 markup on Scotchgard. And the ceramic coating they promise. It's not a real ceramic coating. A real ceramic coat is a multi-layer process that takes a professional detailer an entire day and costs $1,500 to $2,000. What the dealership offers is a spray-on sealant that lasts about 6 months. Save your money. If you want your car protected, take it to a real detail shop after you buy it. You'll get a better product at a fair price, and you won't be financing it at 7% interest over 6 years. I'm not kidding. Some dealerships charge $200 for nitrogen in the tires. $200 for air. They'll tell you nitrogen doesn't expand with heat, so your tire pressure stays more consistent. Technically true, practically meaningless. The air you're breathing right now is already 78% nitrogen. You will never, ever notice the difference. This is what F&I does. They pad the deal with small, ridiculous charges that sound vaguely scientific. VIN etching, security packages, dealer prep fees. If you see a charge on your contract and you don't know exactly what it pays for, it's profit. So here's your playbook for the F&I office. Memorize these 4 words. No, thank you. Let's move on. That's it. You don't need to explain. You don't need to justify. Just say no, politely, firmly, and move to the next item. Here's what you actually should consider. Gap insurance. From your insurance company, not the dealer. An extended warranty. From your credit union, not the dealer, and only if you're keeping the car past the factory coverage. Everything else, paint, fabric, nitrogen, etching, security packages, hard no. The F&I person's job is to make you feel like you're being irresponsible by declining. You're not. You're being smart. Here's the truth. The F&I office isn't the enemy. It's a business. They sell products at high margins because most people don't know any better. Now you do. Walk in prepared. Know what you want. Know what you don't. Walk in prepared. Know what you want. Know what you don't. And when they slide that menu of add-ons across the desk, smile, say no, and enjoy your new car at the price you actually agreed to. This is AutoFi Guy. I spent 15 years on the other side of that desk. Autofigi.com. Free AI car negotiator. Don't walk in alone.